the Financial Survival Network, helping you to survive and thrive in the new economy. Get our complimentary newsletter at financialsurvivalnetwork.com. This is the Financial Survival Network.
Financial Survival Network is presented to you by Regal Assets. Buy and sell physical gold and silver through your existing retirement plan, 100% tax-free with Regal Assets. If you want to include physical gold or silver in your existing IRA or old 401k, request your free investment kit, which was recently featured in the Forbes and Smart Money Wall Street Journal magazines. Call toll-free 855-678-6620, 855-678-6620, or visit regalassets.com. You're listening to the Financial Survival Network. I'm Kerry Lutz on 1590 WPSL. So the news has broken in Cyprus. Gold should have shot up. Silver should have shot up way, way more than gold has. And yet they're still locked in this range. So we need to talk with Bill Murphy of the GATA.org, Gold Antitrust Action, figure out what's going on. Welcome back, Bill.
Thank you, Kerry.
So what's up? How come gold hasn't taken off for the moon?
It's the same reason it never does on bullish news. Gold is not allowed to rise too much on a bullish news to express really what's going on. It's a financial barometer, and the gold cartel, as GATA calls it, is there all the time to prevent gold from reflecting on what's really happening behind the scenes. So you had gold's going up now net as we speak, a few bucks, and silver's down 10 cents, and they're always there and have been there for a long time, and right now they're being relentless, and there will be till they're forced to retreat, and then gold will go back up again, and will be up for the 13th year in a row, and eventually it'll explode. But in the meantime, we're dealing with what I call a financial terrorist organization.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think they're really hoping to accomplish long-term here?
Well, long-term, they're trying to get to keep the system intact. They keep interest rates near zero and use behavioral finance techniques to, hopefully get the economy going again, because it's with all the money they've printed and keeping interest rates where it is, and we're still in pretty rough shape if you look behind the numbers and what's really going on. So the Dow goes up all the time, almost every single day. And people look at the Dow and get a good feel of it regarding the market when it keeps going like that. They sit on gold and silver, and their agenda is to keep it going until they feel they're out of the woods.
Mm-hmm. And they've been doing pretty well at it for a while. I mean, they've kept the price suppressed. I mean, go back to the London gold pool. It's decades already.
Well, again, since GATA started in 1999, the first 2 years we were below 300, around that area, and then they finally realized 2001 they couldn't do it any longer. And never forget, we had a conference. I was in Durban, South Africa. The price was $256 an ounce, and a day or two after the conference, it shot up $12, which was a big deal then, and it never looked back. And the demand for gold is so strong and getting so big from so many different people that they can only attack through derivatives and other gold leasing operations for a period of time, then they're forced to retreat. Now, since October, when gold was at 1,793, they have been relentless. Well, they get it down to 1,538 or 40 or something?
Right.
And now we're way off those lows, but they're just there. And, of course, silver's done nothing. I mean, silver could drop 40 cents and be in the new low ground for the move. So I'm just dubious short-term with the Fed, on Fed speak, which they normally kill it. They just do the same drills over and over again. Once it's done, we're going to the moon. Because I don't want your listeners to get the wrong idea here. It's just short term. We're dealing with what we're dealing with.
Yeah, and nobody can say what is going to trigger this, what's going to make it really blast off, but some event. And the way I look at Cyprus, and I'm not looking at it so much as its effect upon the precious metals market, but every fiat currency system, and certainly every fractional reserve banking scheme known to man, has one crucial factor in it, and that's confidence. So regardless what happens after Cyprus, the confidence has been shaken, It's been eroded, and there's really no going back.
Well, it's a shot across the bow for sure, and one of the reasons that the people that pitch gold are telling people is for this exact reason is why you want to have some gold and out of the system for protection purposes, because you don't know what's going to happen, and it's a big subject. But with the way we're printing money in the U.S. and the deficits just go on and on and on, and a lot of talk, it doesn't matter. Well, everything's going the wrong direction. No matter how they try to solve the Cyprus problem, I mean, they're not solving the underlying economic problems, and they're getting worse across Europe and the United States. We just, stutter on, let's say, and it's leading to something that's going to be quite serious. And yes, this is a shot across the bow.
Yeah, no doubt, and there's just going to be more of it. I never thought of bank account confiscation. I was thinking, they're going to try it with retirement accounts. That's kind of baked in the cake. Where else can they find money from? But the actual wealth tax of taking money that you have saved in the bank and just chopping it off, even though they're not evidently going to be successful in Cyprus, I never had thought they would try that.
No, I think it surprised a lot of people, and it came out of left field. So it's a warning.
It's a warning. And what do you think they'll come up with next?
I'll leave that to smarter minds than mine. But all I can say is from my world and promoting what GATA does and writing my commentary, that is gold's going up 12 years in a row, and the really big moves are still ahead of us. And silver is probably a moonshot, going to go well over $100 an ounce. And once this immediate price suppression attack by J.P. Morgan and friends ends, it's going to be spectacular. And so that's what I get into in terms of whether it's a Cyprus coming in some way or some form or anything else. It's not going to be good. And this is the way people can protect themselves.
Yeah, it makes complete sense, and wholeheartedly agree with you. And what choice do you really have?
Well, that's, of course, up to the individual person and investor, but this gives them an alternative and an insurance policy. And even if they look at it for that, it's something that it's time for people that weren't paying attention to pay attention.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people have gotten the idea in Europe. It's kind of like for myself, Bill, to come to the realization that I did, which I think was back in around 2007. Took a lot of time, and it was a real eye-opener. And then all of a sudden it was like, wow, this is what's really happening. And now you're seeing exactly the same thing, but on a mass level. I think in Europe, they've always been more gold conscious than the U.S., and now every person in Spain, in Greece, in Italy, Ireland, and Portugal said, wow, they tried to do it to the Cypriots. They might just try to do it to me. So it's got to have an effect.
You would think so.
Yeah, well, I guess we're going to find out soon enough. And at that point, you and I will not be surprised, but I think others will.
Well, yeah, this thing in Cyprus, I think it surprised everybody, even though, we're looking for things like this in the future. But when it happens, it still shakes you up.
Yeah, it's financial repression on a global scale.
Well, the things got out of control in Cyprus, and they felt this was the only way they could handle it. Well, things are getting out of control in the United States, quietly behind the scenes, and they've been out of control in a while for Europe. And it's just a sign of the times.
Yeah, and they've been cobbling this thing together, the euro, trying to hold it together. And I think Jim Sinclair, our friend, always said the dollar is an I owe you nothing, and the euro is a who owes you nothing. So,
well, that's a good one.
Yeah, totally, really bankrupt currency from its inception. Everybody gets the benefits, but nobody gets the burdens, except the depositors and the taxpayer, the common man who can't stash his money away in places where it's going to be safe, which is why you got to be buying gold and silver if you understand what's happening to the system.
Well, I certainly think so.
For sure. Well, Bill, it's always a pleasure having you here. hope that either you or Chris will be able to join us. We're having a Liberty Mastermind Symposium in Dallas, in the Republic of Texas, on June 28th and 29th. David Morgan's going to be there. A lot of the bloggers that you see, the freedom-oriented bloggers, are going to be there because there's so many alarming trends. I mean, I usually talk to you about gold, but look what Homeland Security's doing. They bought 2 billion rounds of ammo. They've got these tanks. They're buying machine guns. Like, what do they need all this stuff for when they're just checking people's bags at the airport?
Yeah. Well, getting back what I can talk about, I live in Dallas, so and David Morgan's a good friend, and I look forward to meeting you and seeing you all. Then I'll put that down on my calendar.
Excellent. Well, we're really going to appreciate having you there. I mean, you're a major person in this whole thing of building the awareness, of telling you, of getting you to understand that this is not your father's or your grandfather's dollar. This is the Obama dollar. And pretty soon, the little that it buys, it's not even going to buy that. So you really need to protect yourself. And, for that, we are really eternally grateful to you, Bill.
Well, it's what I do, and I'm having a good time doing it and meeting a lot of great people in the process, Gary.
Hey, well, that's what it's all about, I mean, the people that you meet at these conferences, they're like no other people that you're ever going to encounter in your day-to-day life. They get it. They know history. How many people they know monetary history. They understand economics probably far better than the average person. So we're really blessed to be in this group of people who have figured things out far enough in advance and help others to become aware.
I agree. Thanks, Gary.
Hey, thank you, Bill. We'll talk to you soon, and take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Well, you've been listening to Bill. I've been reading his work for years and years now. He's been pretty spot on here. Originally, when he came out, 12 years ago, everyone thought he was insane, that he should be wearing a tinfoil hat. Now you look at him and you see that he got it all along. He was trying to help you. He's been telling you exactly what they're doing and what you need to do to protect yourself. So think about that. Hash that over. Don't forget, the conference, it's set June 28th, 29th, Dallas, Fort Worth, Doubletree. And we're really looking forward to seeing you there. We're having so many people right now. Just to give you an idea of who's going to be there, Stefan Molyneux, we're expecting him, David Morgan, Turd Ferguson, Chris Duane. I got so many people on the list here, at least 15 to 20. Oh, Michael Krieger over at Liberty Blitzkrieg, also a frequent contributor to one of my personal favorite sites, which is zerohedge.com. And we're having so many more people. It's going to be an incredible time. We really want you to be there. The links on the site are going to be posted in the next couple of weeks. Sign up, come meet us, and it's going to be a blast, I promise you. Kerry Lutz, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Fortuna Silver Mines is now a show sponsor. Under President and CEO Jorge Ganoza, it's quickly becoming a world-class silver producer with 2 operating mines and extensive property holdings in silver-rich Peru and Mexico that will help fuel future growth. Started in 2005, it's gone from just 5 employees to over 1,500 today, while keeping its commitment to social and environmentally responsible operations. As of the third quarter of 2012, they've hit 80% of anticipated silver production of 3.7 million ounces and 94% of expected gold production of 17,400 ounces. By mid-2013, the production rate forecast is 5 million ounces of silver and 26,000 ounces of gold. Fortuna is currently seeking accretive M&A opportunities in the Americas. Fortuna is a proven winner with rapidly rising production into the foreseeable future. Their ticker symbol is FSM on the New York Stock Exchange and FVI on the TSX. For more information, click on their logo link on financialsurvivalnetwork.com or go to fortunasilver.com. Join Fortuna Silver Mine's record of outstanding success.